Dan Davies, PJ Club Professional here at the Chase Golf and Country Club. If you're somebody that struggles with your ball striking, if you catch the ground a little bit before the golf ball or catch the ball a little bit thin, then this video is perfect for you. I'm going to tell you what causes it and then how you're going to fix it. First of all, we need to understand why it's happening. Okay, so why are you catching it fat? Why are you catching it thin? Now, in simple terms, all that's happening is the low point of the swing. So if you imagine the swing, sort of the bottom half of the swing is a semicircle, the low point, so the bottom of that semicircle, is before the ball. Okay, so as you're delivering the club into the golf ball here, where the bottom of the arc is there, so then you either catch the ground, which is when you catch it heavy, or you miss the ground, catch it halfway up the ball, and you catch it thin, okay? So the real thing that we need to fix is where the low point of the swing is, and it needs to be just after the golf ball, okay? So we're catching the ball on the slight down swing, okay? So we want to be compressing the ball rather than trying to lift the ball in the air, which brings me on to a very common fault within amateur golfers. So it's more sort of, it happens more often when you've got something to go over in front of you. Okay, so you think about the last time you played a hole where there's water in front of the green. Your natural instinct is to go, right, okay, I need to lift the ball in the air, okay? Now, this is sort of a term that gets used by a lot of beginner golfers. Well, I need to get more lift on the golf ball, okay? Now, if you think of any other sport, let's say if you're playing tennis and you want to play a lob shot, the object ball is in the air. So for you to play that lob shot where we lift the tennis ball in the air, you would lean back and swing up, okay? Which is absolutely fine in tennis. I'm not a tennis expert, so I'm just guessing there, but absolutely fine in tennis because the object is in the air, okay? The golf ball is on the ground, so we can't. So this is the sort of the main problem that amateur golfers have. They take the club back and think, right, okay, I've got to lift the ball in the air. They lean back, swing up, low points back here. They either top it, thin it, catch it heavy. A lot of golfers tend to hit the golf ball quite high with their irons, and this is one of the reasons as well. So why do you catch it fat, catch it thin? It's all about the low point of the swing being before the golf ball, okay? So it's all about, as you deliver in the club, that low point is before the golf ball. Okay, before we move on to how we're going to fix it, I want to explain loft to you. Now, loft is the angle on the golf club here, okay? So that is what's going to get the golf ball in the air for you. So if I pop a T-peg on that there, just so you can see it, that angle there is what's going to get the ball in the air for you. So it's really important that you don't need to lean back and swing up to get the ball in the air. The loft's going to do the work for you. So the old-fashioned saying of let the club do the work, really let it do the work. The loft is going to get the ball up in the air for you. So today I'm going to give you two drills of how we're going to fix it, okay? So the one key sort of coaching point I really want you to focus on is think about your sternum, so the middle of your chest, the zip on your top, the buttons on your t-shirt, anything that represents the middle of your chest. And as you're swinging through the ball, I want you to focus on keeping your zip over the golf ball rather than leaning back and hitting up, okay? So zip over the ball and make sure we follow through, okay? Now, first drill is the tail drill, okay? So the two drills I'm going to show you today, they're both doing the same thing just in a different way. So find which one, you haven't got to use both, find which one works better for you and then stick with it. So both you can use at the range, they're not going to cost you a fortune. It's a towel and a T-peg, okay? So I would imagine everybody's got one already. So number one is the towel, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to place this towel 2 club heads behind the golf ball, okay? So it allows you room to get through onto the ball. And it's simple as this. In all you're going to do is you're going to hit the shot, you're going to miss the towel, you're going to hit the ball, and that's it, okay? And it's repetition that's going to work, so it just needs to be practiced. And once you start hitting a few good shots, you'll understand then that, okay, I haven't got to try and lean back and get the ball into the air, okay? The loft does it for me, so let's have a quick go. Make sure I'm aiming in the right spot. So, all I'm thinking is miss the towel, hit the ball. Pretty good. A little bit short, but online. Okay, second drill, like we said, it's doing exactly the same thing. Take the towel away. I'll put the ball in the same spot. And all you're going to do is you're going to put the T-peg, one club head, in front of the ball, but not directly up like that. You're going to angle it in, just like that, so it's sticking up about an inch out of the ground. Your job is, rather than miss the towel, hit the T-peg. Go on, say it. One. Okay, let's have a quick go at this. So, I'm hitting the ball and then following through into the T-peg. Sternum is nice and over the ball. That one's online as well. I hope that video's helped you with your ball striking, so let me know how it goes. If you'd like to see any other specific videos, just drop any suggestions in the comment section below, and I look forward to seeing you soon.